Homemade organic baby food recipes for Organic Food Matters. Hey there, Organic Food Matters family. If you're like me, you want the best for your little one. I mean, we all do, right? When my first baby started eyeing my dinner plate, I knew it was time to figure out this whole baby food thing. Store bought jars are fine in a pinch, but wow, do they add up fast. Plus, half the time I could not even pronounce what was in them. That is when I went full kitchen mode and started whipping up homemade organic baby food. Making your own baby food sounds like a lot. I get it. You are already running on cold coffee and 3 hours of sleep. Who has time to be a gourmet chef for someone who mostly just spits it back out? But stick with me here. Once you get the hang of it, this stuff is actually kind of fun, and the peace of mind you get from knowing exactly what your baby is eating is worth every minute. Let us talk about why organic matters for babies. Little bodies are still growing like crazy. Their systems are brand new and super sensitive to whatever we put in them. Conventional produce can carry pesticide residue, and honestly, that just gives me the ick when I think about feeding it to a 6-month-old. Going organic means you dodge a lot of that junk. In the United States, we are lucky to have farmer markets and grocery stores packed with organic options now. Even big box stores have an organic aisle. It is not just a Whole Foods thing anymore. You do not need fancy gear to get started. If you have a pot, a fork, and a blender, you are already winning. I used my regular old blender for months before I caved and bought one of those baby food maker gadgets. A steamer basket helps keep the nutrients in your veggies instead of boiling them into oblivion. Ice cube trays are clutch for freezing little portions. And those reusable pouches are a lifesaver for when you are out and about. The first rule of Baby Food Club is talk to your pediatrician. Every baby is different. Most docs in the United States say to start solids around 6 months, when baby can sit up and shows interest. Some babies are ready a little earlier. Some need more time. Your doc knows your kid and can flag any allergy concerns. Once you get the green light, you can start simple. Single ingredient purees are the way to go at first. You want to introduce one new food every 3 to 5 days. That way, if baby gets a rash or a tummy ache, you know exactly who the culprit is. Start super smooth and thin. Think breast milk or formula consistency. As baby gets better at swallowing, you can make it thicker and eventually chunkier. Let us dive into some recipes. These are my ride or die staples that got my kids through that first year. All organic, all easy, and all baby approved in my house most days. First up is sweet potato puree. Sweet potatoes are like the MVP of baby food. They are sweet, so babies love them. They are loaded with vitamin A for healthy eyes and immune systems, and they are cheap and easy to find year-round at any grocery store from California to Maine. Grab 2 medium organic sweet potatoes. Scrub them good because even organic dirt is still dirt. Poke them with a fork and roast at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes until they are super soft. Let them cool, then scoop out the insides. Toss the flesh in a blender with a little water, breast milk, or formula and whirl it up until it is silky smooth. Freeze leftovers in an ice cube tray. Each cube is about 1 ounce, which is a perfect little serving for a beginner eater. Next, we have avocado mash. This one is almost embarrassing to call a recipe because it is so easy. Avocados are full of good fats that baby brains need to grow. Take a ripe organic avocado, cut it in half and scoop it into a bowl. Mash it with a fork until there are no lumps. If baby is brand new to solids, you can thin it with a little breast milk. Otherwise, serve it as is. Pro tip: only make as much as you need because avocado turns brown fast. If you do have leftovers, press plastic wrap right on the surface to keep air out. It still might look a little funky, but it is safe for a day in the fridge. Pears are another winner. They are gentle on the tummy and help keep things moving, if you know what I mean. New foods can back baby up, and pears are like nature's little plumber. Take 4 organic Bartlett or Anjou pears, peel core, and chop them. Steam the chunks for about 8 minutes until they are tender. Let them cool a bit, then blend until smooth. You can mix pear puree with baby oatmeal or yogurt later on when baby is ready for combos. My youngest would only eat oatmeal if it was pink from pear. Kids are weird. Now for something green. Peas are a classic first food for a reason. They have protein, fiber, and a bunch of vitamins. Plus, that bright green color makes you feel like a healthy parent. Buy a bag of organic frozen peas. Yes, frozen is fine. Frozen veggies are picked at peak ripeness and frozen right away so they keep their nutrients. Steam 2 cups of peas for 5 minutes. Do not overcook or they get kind of mealy. Blend with a splash of water until smooth. Peas have skins, so you might need to strain the puree through a fine mesh sieve at first. Once baby is around 8 months, you can skip straining and go a little chunkier. Let us talk apples. The United States grows amazing apples, and hitting a fall farmer market for a bag of organic galas is basically a parenting rite of passage. Apples are sweet and familiar. Peel core and dice 3 organic apples. Simmer them in a saucepan with just enough water to cover the bottom. Cook for 10 minutes until soft. Blend and you are done. Apple puree freezes like a dream. I like to mix it with a pinch of cinnamon once baby is around 8 or 9 months. It makes the whole house smell like fall. Carrots are next. They are loaded with beta-carotene and they have a natural sweetness that babies dig. Peel and chop a pound of organic carrots into coins. Steam for 12 to 15 minutes until a fork slides in easy. Blend with water until smooth. Carrots can stain, so do not wear your favorite white shirt when you feed this one. Learn that the hard way. Once baby has tried a bunch of single foods, you can start mixing. This is where it gets fun and you can play mad scientist in the kitchen. Apple and spinach is a sleeper hit. The apple hides the green taste. Steam 1 chopped apple and a cup of organic spinach for 5 minutes. Blend together. Baby gets iron from the spinach and vitamin C from the apple, which helps absorb that iron. It is a win-win. Banana and avocado is another easy combo. No cooking needed. Just mash half a banana with a quarter of an avocado. It is creamy and full of potassium and healthy fats. Great for breakfast or a quick snack. If you are heading to the park, just mash it in a bowl and go. Sweet potato and lentil is a great way to add protein. Red lentils cook fast and get super soft. Cook a 1/4 cup of rinsed organic red lentils in a cup of water for 15 minutes. Mix with sweet potato puree. This one is thick and hearty. Perfect for babies around 8 months who are ready for more texture. Chicken and veggie puree is a good starter meat. A lot of parents in the United States wait a bit to do meat, but it is a great source of iron and zinc. Poach a small organic chicken breast in water or low sodium broth until cooked through about 12 minutes. Chop it up and blend with steamed carrots and a little cooking liquid until smooth. It will not look pretty, but babies do not care about plating. Food safety is huge with homemade baby food. Always wash your hands, your produce, and all your tools. Bacteria is not something you want to mess with. If baby does not finish a serving, toss the leftovers. Once that spoon goes from mouth to bowl, you have introduced bacteria and it can grow fast. When in doubt, throw it out. For storage, the fridge is good for about 2 days. The freezer is your best friend for longer term. Those ice cube trays I mentioned are perfect. Once the cubes are frozen, pop them into a labeled freezer bag. Most purees are good for up to 3 months frozen. Write the date and what it is on the bag. Mom brain is real, and mystery cubes are no fun. To thaw, just grab a cube or two and put it in the fridge the night before, or use a defrost setting on the microwave. Always stir and test the temperature before serving. You want it lukewarm, not hot. Let us talk about the money side. Organic can sound pricey, but homemade is still way cheaper than store-bought jars. A big organic sweet potato is like $2, and it makes 10 or more servings. A jar of organic sweet potato baby food is around $1.50 for one serving. Do the math and you are saving a ton. Buy in season. Hit the farmer market at the end of the day when vendors do deals. Frozen organic produce is also usually cheaper and just as nutritious. You do not have to make everything from scratch all the time. Life happens. You will have days when the drive-through is the only thing keeping you sane. Give yourself grace. Even if you just make 1 or 2 purees a week, you are still doing awesome. Every little bit counts. As baby gets older, you can back off the purees and go for soft finger foods. Think steamed carrot sticks, small pieces of ripe banana, well-cooked pasta, or shredded cheese. This is called baby-led weaning, and a lot of families in the United States love it. You can still offer purees too. There are no rules. Follow your baby and your gut. The cool thing about making your own food is you can introduce flavors from your own kitchen. If your family eats a lot of Mexican food, you can blend up some mild black beans and sweet potato. If you love Italian flavors, try mixing peas with a little basil. Getting baby used to your family flavors early can mean less picky eating later. At least that is what we hope, right? A quick note on allergies. The top allergens in the United States are milk eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, soy, wheat fish, and shellfish. The latest guidance says to introduce them early and often starting around 6 months to help prevent allergies. But do it one at a time and talk to your doctor first, especially if you have a family history of food allergies. For peanut butter, you can thin a tiny bit of smooth organic peanut butter with water or mix it into a puree you know is safe. Remember to keep it fun. Mealtime with a baby is messy, loud, and sometimes frustrating, but it is also hilarious. There will be food in their hair, in your hair, and probably on the dog. Take pictures, laugh it off. One day you will miss this stage. So that is the scoop on homemade organic baby food. It is not about being perfect. It is about doing your best with what you have. You are already a great parent for even looking into this. Your baby does not need a Michelin star meal. They just need you. If you try any of these recipes, let us know in the comments down below. We love seeing your kitchen wins and your messy fails. Share what worked, what flopped, and what your little one gobbles up. Thanks for hanging out with me today on Organic Food Matters. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a new video. We are all just figuring this parenting thing out together, one spoonful at a time. Until next time, keep it organic, keep it real, and keep those baby spoons flying. You got this.